Welcome back to the Titanium Hangar. This is Mike. I'm coming at you with another video. This time I want to talk to you about week in review of news. I'm going to talk about Transformer Star Wars, a couple of other things that are going on this week. I'm on a lot of Facebook groups and check a lot of sites, and it's just what I do every day. And I figure I might as well share this information with you about once a week or so and let you know what all I'm seeing and what's going on out there. So let's get right into it. First thing that gets me kind of excited is this white version of the Magic Square Prime, and it's actually like a Magic Square Ultra Magnus, but they don't call it Ultra Magnus. But I just like the colors of it, and I really think the mold is not perfectly suited for Prime, but I think it's more suited for Ultra Magnus. Anyway, I got this thing pre-ordered. When it comes in, I'll be taking a look at it. It's a pretty cool looking aesthetic there. Next thing I want to talk about is another Prime that's coming out, and it is this Jin Bao, and it says it's an oversized version of Legends, but it's only 5 inches, so I don't know, it's really tough because the Legends size, I don't know exactly how tall Legends should be, so this is more along the lines of Minibot size. It doesn't make sense to me, like where is this going to fit in your collection and why? And of course, well, DX9 gave them, since it's their hutch, gave them the authorization, I guess, so it's kind of crazy. The next thing I want to talk about is this Lewin Resources that is making their gigantic, like 70 centimeter, which I don't know, that commutes to a couple feet tall, maybe 2 feet tall. But that thing is a Captain America version of an oversized MP10 mold, which is weird. Don't know why they want to do that, but it's over 400 bucks. It looks cool. I mean, I think anything that's like a Prime that's got a strange paint scheme sells, so it'll sell. But man, this is like a small child. Wow, big. Next thing is with the Beast Wars. So I know that you guys know where I stand on Beast Wars stuff. Not Beast Wars, KO stuff. I like KO. I buy it all the time. I don't care if it's a problem or not. But I've never seen a Beast Wars figure knocked off, and I always assumed it was lack of interest. But maybe it's just because they were priced sort of reasonably well, about $100 a figure. It's really hard for a KO company to beat that, right? And now with the $250 Dinobot and the $330 Megatron, it's coming around. Now I don't know how they're pulling it off without Hasbro and Takara shutting it down, but for $100 you can get two different versions. There's a straight up fourth party, and then there's this one that doesn't have any color on it, but it is the Infinite Transformations. So they're the ones. Infinite Transformations is responsible for making a Megatron, and I'd like to see if they could make a MP44, because I still don't think any company is going to make a KO MP44. And I'd like to be wrong sometimes, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Sticking in line with the whole Beast Wars aspect, though, we do have a few pictures here that are surfacing of the actual Megatron coming out, and I actually prefer the, what do they call that, the Transmetal Megatron better, for me personally, but this thing looks pretty spot on to the cartoon, and I've been brushing up with the cartoon for a video I'm going to make. So this is a good looking figure for, well, for 330 bucks it better be, or more depending on where you're getting it. But there's been reports of really thin plastic, stress marks, breaking, so I don't know, man. For that much money to have this many QC issues right out the gate, it's not feeling very good. Come on, Takara. You usually put out an excellent product. This thing is bigger than Dinobot, so yeah, there's that. Next, I want to move on to the Motormaster. So X-Transbots put out some pictures of their Motormaster, and we're going to talk a little bit about the other limbs coming up after this, but there's no price on this guy yet, and then that's like the giant question mark, and it would, you know, kill your mojo on this set if this thing was like 180 it shouldn't be any more than 140, or I don't know. 140 is what I'm expecting. It's 180. I'm gonna be disappointed in X-Transbots and have a really negative conversation with Keith. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really talk to Keith yet. This picture shows a lot of die-cast metal, and I like that. I like the die-cast metal, like the chest, the thighs, front and back. You can see die-cast metal in the sides of the. It's almost like it's just stuck in there. It's not cast and die-cast. It's like they got a die-cast just in it to have weight. But I like X-Transbots and what they do, and the heft and weight and quality that they put into their figures. So no joke. I'm looking forward to this Menasor. In fact, I'm actually in the works and possibly picking up another Menasor from another third party that's smaller or whatever for a good price, just to compare it to. Because I mean, I have no other Menasor to compare this to, so I like to compare stuff. Okay, so here is their dead end. X-Transbots called Death Wish Dead End for the Monolith Combiner that X-Transbots put out, and it'll be the next. I don't know. I actually don't know which one's next. It's either this one or Dry Strip, but it looks good. I mean, it's gonna look good in all modes and all that great stuff. So, obviously, look great. But the thing is, it like if you go to TF Source or something, they want $80 for it. I mean, I put a video out about this, right? And everybody jumped on me saying that because I was chastising the price, and I said, well, wait, hold up a second. This thing is overpriced. Like, these limbs came out at 40, and now they're jumping up to 60 and 70, and eventually. And guess what? I called it. Whatever, dude. I am not happy with that, but I know where I can get it for cheaper than that. So in the 60 range, I'll live with it. Let's just finish this set out, and then I'll have second thoughts on jumping on another set before it's time. Alright, here's their drag strip, which is called Overheat, and it looks good. I mean, they all look good. Like, you cannot go wrong with the look and the feel of the X-Transbots figures. They just look great. I can't wait to get it in combine mode. I can't wait to get it on my shelf, and I can't wait to check this off the list and move on. It just feels like forever when you put a combiner together and buy them piece by piece, and I really am starting to learn my lesson. Maybe the box set's going to be like a total of $100 cheaper. Who knows? But we are in uncharted territory with X-Transbots and Fans Toys, and even Zeta, really, because Zeta's just now putting out a box set. So we're in uncharted territory in a way. We don't know if they're going to release it and never go back to it, or if they're just going to keep pumping them out and turning it into Constructor, and you'll see 15 different releases of Menasor. A little bit of Star Wars news, because, well, I love Star Wars. They have this skiff was opened up through the Hasbro Pulse on eBay. Why even have your own site if you're going to go through eBay? But Hasbro Pulse on eBay, and it's sold out in like 10 minutes. I didn't even know this thing was up. So look, if I was international buyer and I was wanting to buy this, I would have missed out, because 10 minutes. Like I missed out on Soul Chikoku and Voltron, right? So the Lando skiff guard went up for sale or pre-order, I guess, at Walmart. I'm hearing rumors that they're billing your credit card like multiple times. I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. But it's a cool looking figure. The way they did it is completely different than the vintage line, but I think that they did the extra support around the helmet so that the helmet does not, that bubble doesn't just destroy. I think they're setting up figures now to last longer in the package, and you know, it's just a theory of mine. Okay, so the Jabba Palace playset's been put up on eBay for sale for like $100. Crazy. Some people that are just super early adopters bought it and have checking it out and saying good things about it. It's gonna be a cool set. I understand they did not do photorealistic face printing with these, so that's a thing, man. That's an issue. That's what we're expecting. And lastly, if you're going to be in the Dallas area, May 3rd through the 5th, preferably on the 4th, so we want to be there on a Saturday. That's when everything's going down. There's a few things that's going on. You can meet the cast of Back to the Future. You can see William Shatner and get a signature. Also, we're going to get a couple of voice actors, the wonderful Peter Cullen, and we're going to get the awesome Frank Welker. Now, I have voice clips of them in my toys over here, so. Anyway, let me know what you think about some news in recap, weekend recap. I'm gonna try to do it once a week for you guys. Let you know what else I'm seeing out there. Like, subscribe, and Titanium Hanger out.